Hello Virgo, let's get started. Alright. Okay, remember this is a general reading, so please only take what resonates. We do have cross watchers, so roles can be reversed, but you will know if this is your story. By the way, this is a brand new channel, so show some love, like, subscribe, so that we can stay in touch. All right. So I see here in your recent past, there was a lot of conflict. There was a lot of like fighting going on. Actually, I just feel like there. I wouldn't be surprised if there were some like raising of voices, but there was a lot of conflict, and it had to do with like family or people you considered family, but you just kind of felt like the communication wasn't there. You just felt like even though there was a lot of love, there was just butting of heads. There was a disagreement. Somebody here was very stubborn. And they did not want to budge. I feel like it has to do with money. Like somebody was trying to withhold money from you. Perhaps they owed you money, but they weren't willing to give it to you, at least not yet. A part of it has to do with the fact that like they're, as much as they do want to give to you, they can't give to you. They're not really in a situation, at least not right now. I feel like they need some time to make things right, but at this point, they're just willing to dismiss everything. They are very stubborn. They don't want to give to you right now, even though they adore you, they love you, like they mean well and stuff like that. But I just kind of feel like, you know, you were in the position to give to them. You were in the position to give to them, and you obviously love this person, and you're willing, you consider them family, or they are your family. And so if they were going through a hard time, you were willing to kind of like help. But there was some level of like miscommunication, or the communication was lacking, and as a result, it ended up being the downfall. I think if the communication kept going and you guys were in the loop and stuff like that, it wouldn't have progressed to this far. But because there wasn't ongoing communication, things kind of ended. It was neglected, and as a result, you weren't able to get and receive what you wanted. And so as a result, you guys are both kind of trying to move past what had happened and kind of keep going forward. They do want to make things right. They do understand that they understand that you are probably right, but they're not necessarily, they're gonna just act like they're right instead of you're right, because they're just not in a position to give you what you want or give you what you deserve. So let's go ahead and so this person is coming in very strongly, so let's just do kind of like you versus them, and like what wants to come through. What's the underlying energy, what's their energy, how they feel about you, how you feel about them, their future actions towards you, your future actions towards them. Okay, so currently, you know, you guys are very defensive. They're defensive, you're defensive. You just kind of feel like you were taken advantage of. That's what the underlining energy that I'm picking up is. Don't get me wrong, like, you know, they do want to give to you, but I just feel like they're not in the position to give back to you. And so you're just like, whatever, I'm gonna just focus on my work, focus on my abundance, do what I can to move on from this. How they feel about you is they're upset. They're upset because they just kind of feel like, why did you have to cut me off? Like, why did you have to be so like abrupt? And it's just like, what else can you do? You're saying you're kind of saying, I saw your true colors. You're just like, they really left you hanging, and you're just like, no, I don't deserve this. Like, they kind of saw you as poison in a sense. They just, like, for an example, like if you get like if you can stop a poison from spreading, what are you gonna do? You're gonna cut it off. You're gonna cut them off, and energetically, that's what I'm picking up. You cut them off because you just felt like they weren't being healthy. They weren't being positive. They didn't pull their own weight into making this connection reciprocal and balanced, and so you just cut them off. You just felt like where they were at, you did not want to even entertain it. They have a lot of feelings. They have deep love and feelings and emotional care for you. They do. But you know your worth. So you're just like, if they want to make things right, they know how to find me. I know my worth, so you know what to do. Like, you're not willing to make that effort anymore. It's just like you're just gonna be up on that pedestal, and if somebody wants to make things right with you, they can approach you, but you're just like, you've taken your energy back. And that's the truth. That's the truth that surfaced. That's that they felt, and you made it very clear. Any final messages from the universe? So like, this person that you have dealt with, like, you guys share some really great times together. Like, this isn't just like any connection. This is somebody that this is like a long-term connection. And so there's a lot of happiness that has accumulated from both of you, and there's still a lot of like care and love and support that's felt between you two, but it's just like, how do we get this moving? How do we move past this? And I just feel like you guys will just, especially them, they will just have to utilize their gifts and talents to make themselves be in a better position in life, to be able to come back to you and be like, hey, how can I make it up to you? How can I do this? And so the universe is really saying, like, just try to work things out. Even though they come off as like stubborn and set in their ways and stuff like that, they really are sorry. They really are sad, and they do want a fresh new beginning. They just ask for your patience and some time and the ability to work this out. So that's what I have for you, Virgos. By the way, if you have connected with this reading, I do offer personal readings, so don't forget to jump on that. The link to that will be in the description box. So I'll catch you guys later. Bye.